for having done this moot court competition at these difficult days. So we are in a serious problem regarding communication, but still we shall not fail. We shall continue to do this, encourage our young talented students and coming up lawyers to become the very fine lawyers of this nation. So in that way, moot court competitions are very good and the participants are showing excellent talents. We should encourage them and I wish all success. And as it is time is short, I don't want to continue. So yeah, the Southern Handuja and other the organizers of the college and all these two colleges, I wish all success. I hope it will have a great impact in our society in the legal fraternity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So I'll start now. Knowledge can dissolve fear as light destroys darkness. A very good morning to respected dignitaries and worthy participants. I, Atin Handuja, CEO of Legal Foxes, heartily welcome you all to Legal Foxes and Jamtech First National Virtual Moot Court Competition in association with Delhi Legal Services Authority, South. For this auspicious opening ceremony, we have Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. Justice K.D. Balakrishnan, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice Mohan Lal Mehta, former Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, Mr. A.S. Chandyok, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Advocate Adish Agarwal, President of International Council of Jurists, Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, Director of Indian Law Institute. The competition is considered as a flagship event of Legal Foxes, which provides a real life enriching experience. Law colleagues from across the country are invited to participate in the competition. Our chief guest for opening ceremony, Honorable Dr. Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, Sir started as an advocate of the Kerala Bar Council, then appointed as judge of Kerala High Court. Later, Sir was transferred to Gujarat High Court and became Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court, and then transferred to High Court of Madras and assumed charge there as Chief Justice, and then Sir elevated to Supreme Court. I would request Sir to please share your opening address among all the aspiring lawyers.
Respected dignitaries, Mr. Chandyok, Mr. Adish Agarwal, Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, Mr. Atin Handuja, and the various participants and dear students. I am very happy to participate in this function because it is a very novel feature in these difficult days. So the students should, even in adverse circumstances, you should brighten your talents, you should increase your knowledge, your not only knowledge, but increase your the forensic capacities, talents, so that we should have the great and very useful lawyers for this country. So the moot court competition, we started long back, and it is, I am happy to note that the old colleges are taking extreme care in making good team. I have participated in several moot court competitions. Then all the students are exhibiting very good talent, but the talent should be nurtured and continued. Once you exhibit your talents, after the legal, you leave the legal studies, you should chisel out your various capacities, your talents. Brighten up always. You must take interest in the legal field, whether you are even if you are not in legal field. Study of law is one of the interesting subjects, and at every point of time in your life, if you read the legal books, you will find solution for all human problems. That is one thing. So I wish all success, and to the students of various colleges, I congratulate you for having taken time to participate in this function. I wish all success. I wish especially the organizers of this college and also the young lawyers who are took time and exhibited their talents. I wish all success with these formal ways. I inaugurate this moot court competition. I wish all success, and I hope I can continue to participate in this sort of function in your colleges. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your blessings. Moving ahead with Honorable Justice Mohan Lal Mehta. Sir is one of the nation's preeminent arbitrator and mediator for complex civil, commercial, family disputes, and high-stake cases. Sir is an eminent jurist with deep understanding of alternate dispute resolution system, which, according to him, be called as appropriate dispute resolution. Sir was the first Asian to be selected for international fellowship on ADR in 2009 and was awarded Certificate of Outstanding International Commercial Dispute Resolver. Sir also created 9 mediation centers in Delhi. I would request sir to please share few words of success.
Prashant sir.
Yeah, good morning to all of you, sir, again. And thank you very much for Atin and other organizers for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
Much has been said by the Honorable Chief Justice, and nothing more to be added by me on this front as regards your organizing this event in such tough times. I can only say to all the participants that whatever be your role in your respective teams, from wherever you are, whichever the college you belong to, you perform your roles with full responsibility, with full confidence and learning spirit, and make use of this opportunity to learn more about the legal situations which we are facing likely and likely to face in future. So I wish you all the best to each and every participant, that you will do your best and perform very well. So each one of you is here from different colleges, different institutions. So I once again congratulate and wish you all the for your participation and good luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your blessings. Our next guest is Mr. A.S. Chandiok. Sir is distinguished Indian senior advocate practicing in Supreme Court and High Courts in India. He was president of Delhi High Court Bar Association for 6 terms, which is itself an record. Former additional Solicitor General of India. Sir was also principal counsel to European Union Commission from August 2013 to March 2016. He is only Indian lawyer who held that position so far. Sir is president of Madhyam, Council for Conflict Resolution. I would request sir to please share his words of wisdom.
Thank you, Ankit. My Lord Justice Balakrishnan, my Lord Justice Mehta, Mr. Sinha, Adish, all participants, Mr. Adbir. Let me first of all wish and pray for all of you that in this hour of crisis, we all remain safe, your families remain safe, and God bless us all to remain healthy and work for a common goal, which is to bring access to justice, what is the real term in the Constitution, the real fundamental means to have grievances resolved. Moot court is an attempt to young students who are going to join us at the bar to nurture themselves to see how the honorable judges would react to a particular case, what could be the submissions could be made by the other side. So participation in a moot court itself, to me, in this hour of crisis or even otherwise, itself is commendable. The organizers, thank you so much for making this effort. legal services authorities, I must confess before this August gathering, I have been critical of the legislature that under the Commercial Courts Act, Legal Services Authority could not have been the authority to do mediation. I do not know what is the view of my Lord Justice Balakrishnan and my Lord Justice Mehta, because Legal Services Authority is purpose, the object of the act was to provide legal aid to people who are poor.
Yes.
Purpose is not to become a mediation authority in terms of the Commercial Courts Act, but that's a separate issue. I'm not bothering you at this juncture. But the initiative that you've taken, you have collaborated with the institution to do a moot court competition in these trying times, itself is commendable. And that is where one of the objects of serving the legal community, serving the people of nation comes in. I can only say that seeing the topic that I get seems extremely good and relevant for today. And the very fact that you are getting experience to be on a virtual hearing in a moot court competition would go a long way for you to understand how virtual hearing is going to take place in courts, or maybe when you are having even on a corporate practice. I find many people making situations saying that we are in a bad situation so far as legal profession is concerned. There are two sides of the same coin. The community as such has to rise to the occasion. I have been requesting the bar councils and the bar associations to rise to the occasion to do this. Not only for youngsters, we have many older senior people who are not been able to survive, but this is not the occasion for me to make all that situation. I first of all congratulate each participant in this moot court competition and pray that each of your efforts should not go waste. It will add a feather to your cap. Whether you ultimately succeed or not is not relevant. What is relevant is participation, and your participation itself shows your commitment to the cause of justice, and that itself is very laudable. Thank you once again for giving me an opportunity to be amongst you all. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, my lord. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward to our next guest, Dr. Adish Agarwal, Senior Advocate, President of International Council of Jurists, London, UK. Sir is also Chairman of All India Bar Association, Convener of Indian Council of Jurists, President of Indian Legal Information Institute, Secretary General of All India Senior Advocates Association. Sir has been former Special Counsel of Government of India, former Additional Advocate General Government of Punjab, Government of UP, and Government of Tamil Nadu. Sir has also been former Vice President of Bar Council of India, former Vice President of Supreme Court Bar Association, former Chairman Bar Council of Delhi. Sir, could you please enlighten us with your words? Adish sir, can you please unmute yourself?
I'm delighted to be associated with the inaugural ceremony of 3-day National Moot Court Competition, which has been inaugurated by Honorable Dr. Justice K.G. Balakrishnan and which have been blessed by Honorable Mr. Justice N.L. Mehta and my friend Mr. Singh Chandok, who has been the Additional Solicitor General of India and many time President of Delhi High Court Bar Association. My friend, Kumar, Director, Indian Law Institute, is also in this inaugural ceremony. That today, Prime Minister's statement that right to together with coronavirus, we can't stop working of everything. Today, both companies do video conferencing and his team. They have organized 3-day national motor competition by having in a virtual manner. The students, I know how much they are working for preparation of this moot court competition. because when I was the vice chairman of Bar Council of India, that time we started this system of moot court competition so that the students can become very successful lawyer. Mere reading the books is not sufficient to make a good lawyer. When you start being trained, when you prepare yourself with your case and argue in moot court competition, then this habit of searching, expressing your art and when you are drafting, this will certainly. So I am happy that this thing, this are very active. They are preparing for make themselves a good player. So this like Handuja has organized under his legal foxes with the support of GEMTech and the Legal Services Authority South. I'm certain that this will boost this of law in coming time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words and your blessings. Our next guest is Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, Director at Indian Law Institute. Sir is PhD holder in International Law from Jawaharlal Nehru University, LLM in International Human Rights Law from University of Nottingham, and LLB from University of Delhi. Sir has authored 4 books and edited 6 books. He is only Indian associated with Mike and Gang Refugee Law Group. Sir, I would request you to share your opening address around all of us. Dr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, sir, can you please unmute yourself?
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Atin. Honorable Dr. Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, former Chief Justice of India and former Chairperson of National Human Rights Commission. Honorable Justice M.L. Mehta, former Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. Sri Amarjit Singh Chandok-ji, former Additional Solicitor General of India. Dr. Adhish Agarwal, President International Commission of Jurists. Sri Atin Handuja, founder of CEO, Legal Foxes. I congratulate Legal Foxes and GEMTech in association with DLSA for organizing first national virtual moot court competition. And it's great honor when Atin asked me to come and share my thought on this particular occasion. Honorable the speakers previous to me already spoke about the importance of moot court competition, and I'm very happy that Sri Amarjit Singh ji has highlighted that role of the regulatory body in this particular crisis has to be serious one, and they have to come out with a solution, not only ad hoc manner, it has to be a permanent solution. Let me take a couple of minutes. I just want to say, prior to 25th March, nobody would have thought, no university, no colleges, or even no student, you will go for the moot court competition on virtual mode. You will go for the classroom on online. You will go for the examination online. Court will go on online. These things were there for many years, but we did not prepare ourselves sufficiently. But we are very happy to say that all of a sudden, in a 1 minute time, we prepared ourselves sufficiently to handle this particular crisis in a very effective manner. Universities have gone into the mode of online teaching, online education, and moot court also has started taking place. And I believe that India is one of among the very few countries which have started moot court competition in virtual mode. Because the other day I was in some program with the USA, professors of USA, US universities. They spoke about the moot court and they are not sure so far. But we have started, and I feel what I put the entire crisis in 3 stages. We had pre-COVID, now we are going in during COVID, and after post-COVID. I think the experience which we are gaining during the COVID crisis, it has to be continued. Continue in the sense, the benefit, the privileges, the learning process, and particularly online mode. Online mode has to stay. Online mode has to continue along with the offline. So both have to work together in future. And particularly, I'm very happy to say that today, University Grants Commission of India has allowed 200 Indian universities to offer a degree on online mode. So, and there are, of course, certain criteria is there, but they have outlined that 200 Indian university can offer a course in undergraduate and postgraduate courses online mode. And I hope that rest of the universities will follow the sufficient infrastructure, and they will also gradually join in this particular mode. Moot court competition in virtual, and I'm very happy to see that in the beginning, Atim has mentioned there are 60 teams. So participation of 60 teams is not a simple achievement. It's a great achievement. Like any number beyond 40 is a great achievement for the organizer that 60 teams are participating in the moot court competition. It also permits inclusion. So that is the digital inclusion. So large number of teams are participating in this moot competition. But it allows colleges from the different parts of the country, the remotest part of the country, also participate. And they should not worry about the financial implication. In the real moot court, offline moot court, team has to travel, team has to spend a lot of money. But here, a team sitting in a very remote place can also easily participate in the moot court competition. So that is very important part of this virtual moot court competition. The second important part is there is a possibility of involvement of number of judges to judge in the preliminary round, in the semi-final rounds and the final round. It's not necessary in traditional mode we have only 3 judges. So you can increase the number of judges for the final round. You can increase the number of judges in the semi-final rounds and also in the preliminary round. So people can ask. So a lot of judges can sit together, enjoy the presentation of the student in moot court competition. And I'm sure that you are doing this in this particular moot court competition. And I'm sure that teams which are participating, they all will do very well in this particular moot court competition and learn something from the online. And when they go back to their own colleges, they will inspire the college administration to start moot court competition. Atim, being an individual, being the founder of the Legal Foxes, has done, which actually some university and college should have done. So he has taken initiative. He has taken initiative and opportunity, and realize moot court competition can be conducted by also individual, by also law firms, and for that I appreciate the efforts of the Atim, and I wish him all the best. With this, I thank all the honorable members on the inaugural function, and all the participants. All the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. With this note, we have came to the end of our opening ceremony. I would like to thank our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, Honorable Justice Mohanlal Mehta, sir, Mr. A.S. Chandihok, sir, Mr. Adish Agarwal, sir, and Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, sir, for taking out valuable time for the inaugural ceremony. Now we can end the inaugural session. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this inaugural ceremony. So now participants are requested to be prepared, as we will starting our preliminary rounds very soon. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Thank you, sir.